This segment is sponsored by Winston's Chimney Service. Well, winter is here, and it's a good time to get your chimney inspected to make sure it's working properly. I'm joined by Chuck Hall, CEO of Winston's Chimney. First of all, Chuck, it's always a fun time when you come around.
We have a good time yucking it up.
We really do. Listen, obviously people want to be using their fireplaces now,
Yep.
okay? But I think there's some things you should do, maybe like call you guys to help out with any fireplace issues, particularly before you're going to be using it more here in the winter months.
For sure. One of the main reasons people give us a call, it's just peace of mind.
Right.
When was the last time someone took a camera and ran it up inside the flue? We're looking for obstructions and we're looking for defects.
This sounds very modern technology here. I feel like you guys used to go up to the chimney and just kind of put the brush down from the top down. Now you're using technology and cameras?
That was old school with a little flashlight, and then we'd tell you everything was good to go and you'd be really happy.
So when you see that, I mean, what will that tell you? Is there just like a buildup of things in there that shouldn't be?
It could be a buildup of things, or it could be a brick that's in the way. It could be an animal nest. It could be an insect nest. And we just want to get that out of the way so smoke goes up, out,
and not into your house.
Exactly.
Let's talk about other kind of damages you could have. I mean, that's like an obstruction you said from animals or bugs or insects. What other things can happen? I mean, can chimneys deteriorate or break down over time?
Absolutely, and what happens is you've got water damage that occurs, freeze-thaw process, expand, contract, and now you got cracks, or you could have some sort of a vent inside which is overfiring, and then you get a little crack, and then as the fireplace heats up the flue, crack gets bigger, smoke and sparks get places where they shouldn't get.
So let's talk about, I mean, how often should one have their fireplace inspected? Is this an annual, semi-annual? What do you guys recommend?
Well, the NFPA, National Fire Protection Association, I mean, they're kind of freaky about this. They want it done every year.
Okay.
It depends. You know, I say every year because I'm freaky like that too.
Does it depend how often you use your fireplace though? Does that come into
No, because what can happen if you use it last year, you know, then you get it swept and then an animal's nest comes in,
true,
you know,
true.
2 years
Okay.
later because it was warm, which is we've had some warm weather.
Okay, so annually you'd say.
That's annual inspection.
And how involved and how does that process work? It's simple. You guys give you guys a call, give you a buzz, email you.
Give us a call. We come out. We set a ladder up, take a look from the top, put a camera up on the inside. If it's super, super dirty, we're going to go ahead and get it cleaned for you. If it's not dirty, we're just going to run the camera up inside. We're going to have a look. We're going to tell you what's good, what's not good. Hopefully everything's good to go. You know, an hour and a half later, you're done.
But you guys have been doing this for a long time.
Yeah, over 34 years.
Right. So, I mean, hopefully it's a simple issue, but if it's a bigger issue, you can tackle that just as well.
It happens. Occasionally it happens, and it's a little bit more in depth than, you know, anyone ever thought. If you ever watched any of those shows on TV, the DIYs, where they take a wall down or a floor up and all of a sudden things aren't good. Occasionally that happens in chimneys as well.
But you want someone with the experience like Chuck and his team, Winston's Chimney Service. Now's the time to check them out, give them a call, make sure your fireplace is in working order. And that way, you know, you handle all your issues now and don't have to worry about calling for the fire department, you know, when you're trying to light that fire for Christmas.
Exactly.
It's a good time. But Chuck's always good. You guys do the Supreme Court, you told me? Is that correct?
I'm not allowed to talk about everything that we do.
He does very important people's fireplaces and very important buildings and spots. So obviously if those important people can trust Chuck, you can trust Chuck. He's always fun. I wish I had a wood-burning fireplace just because I might even put one in just so you can come over and hang out. That's honest the truth. Chuck, thanks for coming by today.
It's been my pleasure. Thank you.
All right. Take care.